What's up, everybody? Back in the shop on a Saturday. We've been in the shop, but I've been on break. I've been doing stuff here and there, but some of the updates have been how do you say it? I just haven't made any updates really, because like I said, I took a break. Haven't made a whole lot of progress on the Deuce, but today I'm going to be doing a little bit of work on it in the lower quarter. With the intent to get it back in primer. Red 63, just looking at it, ain't touched it. Blue 67, drop top, I haven't done much with it. Thinking about driving it home today, but we'll see. It's a beautiful day today in the city, 90 degrees, blazing hot forecast, full sun, but hazy from Canadian wildfires. Anyway, back to the car stuff. I'm gonna do a little bit of work on the 84 Fleetwood Brougham. Haven't touched this in a while, but had worked on it recently. I'm gonna pick up where I left off. I need to pull these motor mounts out. Those are remnants of when it had the previous engine, and I need to shift them back to those holes in the rear so that we can go ahead and drop the replacement engine in. You guys, if you followed this build at all, you'll remember that we got this engine over here for it, and ran into some problems because we realized there's a crack on the back of the engine block. Bam, right there at the bottom. So that one bell housing bolt, there's nothing to screw to, and I don't have the piece that broke off. So I was a little worried about that, but at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna go ahead and let it ride and run with it because we got all the other mounting bolts in place. So at the same time too, one of the issues I ran into was the motor mount placement. I don't know what I was thinking. I tried to just drop it in there with the 4100 mounts, and that's not gonna work. So clearly I have to move them back. So I started on removing these mounts, but man, it is very difficult to get to a couple of the bolts. And instead of fighting with it, technically it looks like I should remove the lower control arm to access them. And I'm not trying to do all that. So what I'm gonna do is cut those bolts off with the angle grinder, and go ahead. I have some brand new mounts for the other locations. Hopefully I'll be able to access those and get them screwed in. But worst case scenario, we got a MIG welder, so we can weld them in. I want to do that first, and then I'm going to go ahead. Well, we'll see. I want to clean this frame up and at least rattle can it and do a little cleanup of the engine bay. Because tired of having this car sitting. This is a great car, a nice car, desirable car. Got the whole 90s clip and all that, right? So nice on the, well, it's decent on the inside. But good car. And something nice to drive, and I don't want it to sit here and continue to rot. So gonna start making some progress on that, because it really is light work, but it's work nonetheless, and these things take time, and this is one of the things I want to caution you guys against: getting caught up in working on multiple projects. It's not a good way to get things done, and it can become a money pit, right? Because you're buying parts for 2, 3, 4, 5 cars. So just be cautious with that. Some of us can do it and get away with it because we're not really tripping, it's my cars. But if you got a shop, don't do that. Just work on one car at a time, get that customer's car done. Unless you got multiple people at your shop helping you. Yeah, man, damn, this door is terrible, man. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with this door, if I'm gonna get it skinned or not. I have my eyes open, and I haven't found any locally, not even a state or two away. So, but we're not rushing, so we'll wait and see what happens. This door, although it looks a bit crusty, it never got any primer. It's repairable. This only got like that little spot there, and I think I don't know. It's got a lot of scale on it. So we'll clean this up and reuse this. So really, we just need a passenger side door. I might go ahead and try and do the door skin and see what, if we can reskin it. Never tried it before, but what the hell? That's how you learn, by trying. And I gotta get this damn corner of the firewall installed, but first I gotta remove it from a car outside here. And I don't know, man, it's just not enough time in the day, you know, between having a day job and a family life. It's hard to take care of everything. But yeah, I don't know. It would be easy to just take it off of this car since it's kind of exposed. So I just really need to pull this heater box off, blower motor, and yeah, try to drill it out. But at the same time, I do have a plasma cutter. I might just go ham and just cut it out with the plasma and then, you know, work it, clean it up, and, you know, get the MIG welder out and get that boy slapped in and smooth out the rest of the firewall. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cover up that heater box hole because this firewall is all smooth, and I want to continue that theme. Anyway, just talking to give you guys a bit of an update, right? It's been a while, and you know, it may only be a couple of you guys, but I know there's some people following the updates here at the shop, and for your sake, I want to keep you updated. Things will grow with time, but for now, I appreciate each and every one of you guys who really take the time to watch the videos and really enjoy the content. So yeah, don't stop. We're still here messing with the cars, trying to, you know, make something happen. But like I said, every once in a while you got to take a break so you don't burn out. I've still been up here doing little stuff here and there, but nothing that was worthy of a whole update. I got caught up spending a lot of time on this Cadillac, right? I wanted to drive this car home, and I was considering driving it today, but there's some stuff I need to do to it still, and I don't want to push it and then end up in a bad situation. I just need some exhaust work, and there's a few shops around here that do exhaust work. I don't really do exhaust work. I put a little patch on it so it's not obnoxious, but it's a Cadillac, and I would rather just wait a few more days till I have a few more dollars to stop at one of those exhaust shops, get tightened up, and then drive it home. And it needs a radio and this windshield. So no big deal. You know, I'm gonna just keep messing with it. It's got a window off track, and I got the part for that. So one day during the week, I'll probably slap that in. And yeah, that's kind of, I think, a full update on what we got going on here at the shop, guys. So I'm not going to talk you to death, but I just want to give you a little something. I'm your host, Shawnee C. We're here at Motor City Customs in the 313 to Motor City, Detroit, making dreams come through one bolt at a time. All right, guys, hit that like button if you're new here, subscribe, and stay tuned. I got more in store for you. Peace.